Jocelyn Bond.
And we are here participating in this event called Desert Jam Music Festival, and it is really windy, don't you think?
It is very windy out here.
This is going to be very lively, and we are so excited to meet our guests. What are you looking forward to in this festival?
I'm looking forward to seeing all the new people.
Yeah, me too. So stay tuned. How's it going today?
It's going great. How are you?
Great. It is so lively. And I'm very happy that I wore this chain and this shirt right now.
Oh yeah, you're fitting in really good with this outfit.
Thanks so much. The last time I wore this, I got dress coded, so yeah. You look really pretty today.
Thank you.
So what brings you here to this festival?
Well, I'm here today. I created the gifting suite that's inside for the VIPs to go in there and relax and get massages and get tooth gems and things like that inside. And also I brought in the media, like amazing people like you, to come in and interview all the celebrities.
So what is your experience with with being part of the planning of this event?
Well, my experience was actually really well. A lot of the times when you're planning an event, it can get kind of tough, but I love the team that I worked with. They're amazing people, Group Economics and Justified and Big Mike, and it just came out really smooth.
Then you said that it was getting really tough. Like, what is tough? Is it negotiating with the sponsors and everything?
Oh my gosh, negotiating with the sponsors, that is one of the toughest parts of it. You know, getting people to buy into the idea of what you're saying, you know. So yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot of negotiation, right?
Oh yeah.
Can you please teach me the art of persuasion in case I want to negotiate with the sponsors?
I say be yourself. Positiveness and love goes a long way. People can feel that. It's energy. So I'm a big, strong believer of energy. So I believe people can feel that. So, yeah.
Okay. So when you negotiate with the sponsors, how do you give them the value so they can sponsor the event?
Oh, I tell them everything they're going to get and less of what I want from them. It's more about what they're going to get from the event. So let them know that they're going to get the opportunity to have celebrities have their brand in their hand, take pictures with it, and things like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you please elaborate on that? Because I'm having a bit of idea for it, but can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so we let them know that we'll have people like, there's Tommy the Clown there, and things like that. And so they would leave with the gift bag and then maybe take a picture. Then it goes on social media. And then everybody's like, wow, everybody's looking at it. There's 1,000 likes on it. And then now somebody's maybe clicking on the website. Now they're getting more opportunity to, get seen. Yeah.
So there's a lot of promotion, especially in social media, right?
Yeah, it is. And everybody says, oh, can you promote this for me? And I say, I'm not a promoter. Because I'm like more marketing and PR, not really promotions. But I think with that, when people get to know you, then it becomes promotion because they're listening to you.
Okay.
So you're not promoting deliberately, but it's happening.
So you're saying that you're all about the marketing, right?
Yeah.
Then what advice can you give us about marketing?
The advice that I give everyone about marketing is just to market yourself and your brand. That's why my name has Perceptive by Princess Vashon. It's because I'm marketing myself and my brand at the same time. So somebody might go, oh, there's Princess, or somebody might say, oh yeah, Perceptive. So I'm giving a double opportunity for people to remember me and know who I am.
So if you market yourself and then the company that you're in, you're just marketing, so you're just giving yourself more exposure and promotion, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that actually makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Are there any other events you're going to plan in the future?
Oh yeah, I have some things coming up. I have in July, my birthday month, I have like 4 events coming up. And then also Big Percy, his birthday in Miami. So I'm planning that right now. So we have a lot of stuff going on.
What brings you to this great event?
Come up here to perform for Corrupt.
Oh. So before you told me that you're an artist, right? So what makes you want to become an artist?
Really, music is just something I do, but I don't know, later on I started turning into a career because it made sense.
Are there any projects you're working on right now?
Right now I just put out a song called No More. It's buzzing a little bit right now, so that's what we're going tonight too.
And what is your experience with this project?
This is my first time performing out here like this in the desert and going out as outdoor performance. So I'm trying to see how it goes. gonna make it work.
And what is your most successful project?
This song I put out called Fufu. We actually doing that tonight too.
And what is this song about?
Just having fun, turning up, going crazy. That's what it's about.
Then how do you get successful in your field?
Just being consistent. Being consistent, staying consistent at all times.
Actually, so I am doing a healing table today. Usually I'm performing at a lot of these events with Princess. Princess Vashon is also my manager. So usually I'm performing music, but today I'm doing a table for healing work, and that's like trauma healing and things that are blocking you from manifesting the life that you really want and stuff like that, you know. So that's what we're doing, and I just kind of want to bring some good vibes to whoever ends up at my table and wants to work on their spirit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are you working on any projects?
I am working on. I'm about to release 2 new songs actually in the next few weeks, really. I'm dropping one that's a house dance track, and I'm so excited. Because I've been wanting to make a really good dance song now for a couple years, so I produced it. A girl producer. Suck it, boys. Suck it. A lot of guys in the music industry act like women can't make beats, but I'm making beats, so I'm excited. I make lots of beats, but this is just one I'm particularly excited about, and then so there's 2 new songs coming. They're on the way.
Sounds fun. So I see your booth over there, and I'm wondering, what kind of beliefs do you believe in?
I believe in God. I don't really like to and that's actually a common question when people are asking about energy and spiritual work. You know, some people kind of work with different deities and stuff. I'm sort of just straight to God. You know what I mean? I don't really like to call on a bunch of random names and stuff. I do love Jesus, but I don't know that I would quantify myself as a Christian just because I believe it's a kind of limiting, but I would say I think more expansively than an average, Jesus person, let's put it like that. And yeah, that's kind of my beliefs, yeah.
So one last question.
Yeah.
What are 3 tips that should be to make you successful?
3 tips to make people successful. Tip number 1 for me to be successful is God. Actually, as we're discussing, you really got to continue to give it back to God, that if it's not there yet or things aren't where you want yet, and not compete with people or get jealous or envious. Those kind of spirits are really, really dark, and they actually will block you from getting better. So you can never really look at someone else's life and say, why isn't my life like that? So the biggest thing you can do, don't compare yourself to other people ever. And the next thing I'd say is being healthy. Being healthy really matters. Having a routine, get up early in the morning, eat your vegetables. I mean, it sounds kind of, hokey, but it really, having structure helps you get more accomplished. And if you want to see big things happen, you got to put in time. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't expect yourself to blow up as a music artist if you're not willing to sit down and make the music, even when there's no one else there to help you, even when you can't find the right musicians to collaborate with. Well, you better figure it out, you know what I mean? So if you really want it, get in a routine, get healthy, and put in work, you know what I mean? And healthy routines help you put in work without getting drained. I feel like I already said 3, even though I made it sound like 2. It obviously was 10, really, so yeah.
Who did you interview?
I interviewed Davina.
How is it?
It was good. She told us about what she believes in, and she is also a singer, and she's coming out with 2 new songs.
Oh, what is it?
She didn't tell us the name of the songs.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
mostly a beat.
Yeah, well, what do you think of her?
She's pretty nice, and I believe in the beliefs that she believes in too.
Well, what is her belief?
She believes in God and Jesus.
That's really weird because I don't remember her telling me that in my interview with her. Did she really say that?
Yes, she did.
Oh, that does make sense now. Any other things you talked about with her?
She talked about 3 tips on how to be successful,
Which is?
which is to kind of be yourself. Don't let anyone hate on you. And yeah. Sounds like that, yeah.
That's 2, not 3. What's the third one?
She said that it was practically just 2. It sounded like 2. She just said a lot.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is her. That is her. That sounds like her. Well, at least you had fun, right?
Yeah. So who did you interview?
Princess Fashion.
So what did she talk about?
Okay, so did you know that Princess Fashion is an event planner? So she took part in some of the event. She took some part in planning the event of the Desert Jam Music Festival, and she also negotiated with the sponsors and the gifts and planning and everything. She's also a talent manager as well, and a business person. So it was really great. She even taught me about the art negotiation.
That sounds interesting. So what other questions did you ask her?
Okay, so it's obviously, I did ask her about the art of negotiation, people. It's useful if you want to get a good grade, if you have to negotiate the teachers, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay, so the thing is, for negotiation, for planning, for sponsoring people, it's that you have to promote them in a way just to give them more value. So which means you promote them in social media and anywhere, and then they'll just go to your events.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like what it is. And she also told me about other events she's planning, like her birthday event and the Big Percy birthday event in Miami, 7 Miami. Right, it's really great.
Miami?
Yeah, 7 Miami.
Oh,
Okay. I didn't ask her about whether it's Miami or not because maybe it is in Florida, maybe it's not, but it will be really great if it's in Florida.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, it is very fun.
I got a song called Yeah, so Lil Sky Peas, yeah.
So what brings you to this event?
You know, I'm from Lancaster, it's Lancaster, so I just be a part of the community.
Uh-huh. Nice. And are there any projects you're working on right now?
Yes, I'm working on my own album.
Right. What is it about again? Yourself?
Yes, basically me. The album gonna be about me.
Then so you're an artist, right? What type of music are you working on? Like what genre?
Hip hop, rap, pop, all that culture.
And why those?
That's what I grew up around. I grew up around it, and that's what I love.
And who inspired you to go to music?
I would say myself.
Okay.
Yeah, myself.
So how do you can gain success in these fields? How do you get success in these fields?
You just gotta work hard at it, never give up. It's gonna be ups and downs, but you gotta keep going.
By working hard, you mean like promoting yourself in a way?
Everything. Working hard means everything. Promotion, marketing, just the work itself, everything you gotta work hard at.
Then how do you exactly promote yourself, really?
That's a hard question. You put money into yourself, and it's a lot of stuff to promotion.
And what advice would you give to us just to gain success in life?
Work hard. Never give up. Work hard.
Got it. Thank you for the interview. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was actually doing an independent tour, and somebody hit me up and told me to make this music festival one of my stops.
Are there any projects you're working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on a mixtape called California Heat #2. I already dropped #1, but #2 is coming soon.
Okay. And what is that about, the mixtape?
It's just really a tape of West Coast sound, because like I feel like in the music business, everybody's worried about the South, the Southern. So I created a tape called California Heat, so people can know it sounds from California.
You said that in the music everybody's worried about the South.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean?
Like every rapper that's mainstream right now, almost, if not everyone, is from like Atlanta, Miami. Nobody's from California. Nobody big is from California. Really. Yeah.
So that's why. So that's the point of this project,
Yeah.
right?
To show, to share the West Coast sound.
So your music genre is rapping, right? Are there any other genres you do in music?
I also do R&B. I sing as well. Yeah. That's it, really.
What made you decide to want to become a rapper?
One day when I was like a teenager, I heard my dad rapping, and I just thought it was crazy. I was like, I never seen anybody rap in real life. Yeah, so when I see my dad, it just inspired me. I was like, I'm gonna try to do this, and ever since then, I just been stuck to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapping's getting really popular, and it's really surprising how people can make up those words. Really, how do they do that?
Ooh, I can't even explain it. It's just like something that comes to you. Like it just comes to you when you hear a beat. You know, it's like a natural kind of. Some people can learn. I never learned. I just was something that just came to me. Like that's all I can say, really, honestly.
Oh, it just came to you?
Yeah, it just comes to me. Like when I hear a certain beat, I already know what I want to say half the time. Yeah.
I heard that rapping is really popular, and there are lots of rappers out there. So how do you promote yourself?
I really just promote myself through like Instagram, TikTok. I make a lot of TikTok dances to promote my own songs. You know how people have TikToks as songs? I make TikToks to my own songs. Yeah.
And how do you gain lots of followers through social media?
I rap sometimes. I rap downtown, outside, in the street for tips, and I also pass out like cards with my Instagram, my social media.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then social media really is influential then, right?
It really is. It really is.
How did it become so influential?
I can't even tell you, honestly. I really don't know.
Yeah. And another question, how can social media impact people in a way?
Sorry, say it again? I didn't hear what you said.
How does social media impact people?
I feel like it impacts people I feel like it sets trends. You know, like whatever, a lot of people do stuff and most of the younger people like watch it and want to just copy what they see. So that's how I feel like it's influential. They just copy everything they see. Yeah.
When you say copy everything they see, is like imitation?
Imitation. Not everything they see, but you know, there's some stuff people, if you like it, it'll catch on, like it starts trends. So that's why I feel like it's influential.
Whoa. Social media actually really is complex right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, how do you exactly gain a lot of followers then?
Just, some people are lucky. Some people just get blessed on the algorithm. Some people just, like me, for example, I have a lot of followers. I only have like 30K, but you know, it's still kind of a lot. But I just was passing out cards, like in the real world, with my Instagram on it, you know, passing them out, and people would take those cards and just follow me.
Oh, so you just keep on promoting yourself like in any chance possible, especially in this festival, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. Then what kind of value would you find in this festival? Just saying.
You can always gain new followers at any show, any live performance. As long as you say your name, as long as you say what your name is, people will follow you.
Okay. And can you please tell us like any tips of how to gain successful in your field?
I would say just work hard, stay consistent, and be yourself. That's what I would say.
Okay. It was great having you in this interview. Thanks for giving us these pieces of advice. Yep, have a great time. Hi guys, how are you both doing?
Amazing. Thanks for having us out here, by the way.
Thanks.
Beautiful weather. Doing good.
So what brings you to this music festival?
I'm actually a recipient of the Fathers in Hip Hop Award.
Oh, the recipient.
So I believe I'm getting an award today for being amazing, I think. I think that's what it said. You're amazing. You're going to get an award.
Oh, thanks.
And I'm a music mogul.
Oh.
And I'm a father in hip hop.
What's a music mogul?
I'm an executive in the music business. So I run record labels, oversee talent, help upcoming budding artists become successful, and artists that you know of, work with some of the biggest names in the music industry, and put them in the game.
Yeah. And what's it like being a music mogul and like doing the labels and everything?
It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun.
Oh.
The music industry is like a big party. In the process, we make amazing music.
And he's with you?
This is my son, Prodigy.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Yeah, my name's Prodigy. So I do podcasts. So I interview people that like my pops knows, some rappers, some upcoming rappers and stuff like that. And we have a good time. We talk about like their life, you know, get deep into like, you know what people don't really know about the artists. You know.
He interviews a lot of famous people. A lot of celebrities come on the show. The podcast with Prodigy. The channel's called What's Good Entertainment. Go subscribe. You'll see some great talent, great entertainment. And he also has a show called Press Play where he reviews up-and-coming music artists' music videos.
Wow.
So he does a lot. He's active.
That is so cool. Are there any projects you two are working on currently?
Yeah, currently we're working on there's an artist by the name of 2K Baby. He's been on the show a couple times. Great friend of ours and friend of the family. And there's an artist named Lil Maru. We got him a multi-million-dollar deal at Interscope Geffen Records. And then a good friend of ours, who his name is Fatboy SSE, good friend of the camp, and we work with him a lot. So, yeah.
And he's doing the same thing as well? The projects?
Yeah, he's the show. He's actually I do the business. He's the front guy who does all the entertainment and the shows and interviews the talent, and he's the face of the business.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're like the business manager in a way?
Yeah, I'm the executive. I'm the guy behind the scenes.
Wow. Then what do you need to do in business, really? Because it's really complex for me.
Well, you just give people money and figure out how to turn that money that you just gave him into money for yourself.
And how do you do that? By promoting them in a way?
We take the artists and we do, get them exposed, get them out in the right social media outlets, get them popping, get a hit record on the radio. A great artist is somebody actually, the artist typically is already hustled enough by the time they get to me, the artist is already probably popping somewhat, I don't deal with the artists that are brand new. I deal with artists that kind of got a little bit of a buzz, but once they get popping, I take them from that level to stardom.
Oh.
So
Wow. So that's a lot of exposure then. By
a lot of work, a lot of hustle, a lot of grind.
exposure, you mean like getting them going to these events and then just.
More so like if you go to Instagram or you go to TikTok, you see the artist or hear their song. That's the goal of making an artist pop.
Yeah.
So.
Then how do you create good content in social media then?
I'm not a content creator. He's a content creator. So it's just a matter about having a great personality and being entertaining. So I'm not much of a content creator. I'm kind of a more business dude. I happen to be out there quite a bit in content. People know who I am because I've been in the game for a long time. But he's actually more of a content creator.
Oh, okay. Then how do you create good content in social media then?
I'm sure you understand, doing interviews and stuff like that. You gotta be like, think about like what you want to ask a person, like be able to like think on the spot, like what's interesting, like to talk about. Nothing like, small talk, boring talk. You want to get like deep into like a conversation. I don't know. I feel like because I'm younger and you're younger, you understand that like you understand the mindset of younger people, but you also have to think about like what older people like too.
Yeah.
I think it's just like more understanding like how people think, what's interesting, not boring.
Wow. Thanks for the advice. It's really useful. So, can you please give our viewers some tips of how to gain successful in your field then?
You got to put in the work. A lot of people want to be successful, but they don't want to put in the work. So the game is grind most of your career. You're grinding with no gratitude. No one cares about the grind until you start to pop. Once you start to pop, people will think you made it overnight. But the reality is no one ever makes it overnight. They usually put in years worth of work that you don't see because they're not popular for years. But the minute they become popular, people think he just made it overnight. But the reality is you have to put in the work. You have to put out lots of content.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, if you're a host for a show like this, or if you're have your own podcast, or if you're an artist, you have to put out your work so you can attract the fans to come to you. And the more fans means the more money.
Oh, yeah.
So.
What about you? What are your tips of success?
Success, I think, is just to be focused and have a goal. You want to have that goal mean something to you, not just be like, oh, I want to do this. You have to have a purpose behind it. I know I'm sure everyone says oh, I want to get rich, but I really want to get rich, and I know my pops over here, he got a lot of money and from not having a lot of money, and he told me the ways he hustled and stuff, and it's I don't know, I really want to be able to do things on my own at a young age. So I think if you guys have just a certain motive, a certain thing you want to do, just remember about that, and then grind towards it. Sometimes you have to take time off for certain things and make time to make more money or learn certain things, I don't know, just try to stay motivated, have a reason for what you want to do, and do something you want to have fun with, because that'll be better in the long run.
Yeah. Those are great pieces of advice.
Yes.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank
Yeah,
you
nice
for
to meet
having us
you.
Here in Lancaster. We haven't been out here before, so today's an awesome day.
Hey there, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. We out here in the desert, getting a fix. Sister Asia, the hip hop junkie.
Yeah. What brings you to this event?
Well, I'm here working with my beautiful sister, Perspective, Princess, here to promote, hip hop fathers, the fathers of hip hop. Just my brother who's, doing a lot for the community and supporting the art.
Yeah. And how exactly are you going to promote this company then?
Pardon?
How exactly are you going to promote this company then?
Word of mouth, promotions, events, the internet, social media.
Yeah, social media. How exactly do you create good content in social media then?
Well, we have the team doing it. I'm still recovering from the stroke, but you got to have the right elements to make the events gather people together.
What do you mean by right elements?
Well, the art of hip hop is b-boys, graffiti, DJs, engineers, MCs. It's not just about get on the mic and rap.
Yeah.
You need to be a lyricist, a microphone control MC.
So you have to be within the theme of this event. That's what you're saying?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's your questions. Wow. The theme is hip hop.
Yeah. So.
Fathers of hip hop.
Yep. So it's hip hop.
Yes.
And how's it going with your projects?
They're going well. Not really talking about all of them because they're in the making right now, but they're going well.
Right. Are you allowed to just tell us about what your other projects are about then?
Ballingforpeace.org, the Hicks family. We teach kids shoot a ball, not a gun. We got a big event coming up at Venice Beach. So look us up, Ballin' for Peace, be all in for peace. And then I'm working on my own personal project with a few Old and New Testament of hip hop, an album project. I got beats for people if you need beats, if you need studio. DM your sister, SISTAASIA 57, Sister Asia. So yeah.
Yeah. That is a lot of projects. Yeah. How do you handle them really? How do you manage them?
One day at a time, just one day at a time.
Wow. That's a lot. Then can you please tell us about how you get successful in your field and then in the business, in the company, and then your projects?
Just working with the right people to be successful.
Hey, Liddy, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm out here with the Heat Squad, about to perform at the Desert Jam Music Festival. We about to turn it up and have some fun.
Oh.
We lit.
Yeah. You guys are all lit.
Yes, we all lit. Everybody.
I'm really excited for your performance.
You know what? I'm excited too because I got all of them. This is the first time that I actually have a clown group, or just really pretty much people. I'm sharing the stage with dancers, so I'm very excited and I'm very happy and I'm very hopeful to see these kids and these young adults, do something different. And then also we coming out for the community, so it's a very, very good thing.
So what you performing? Singing, dancing? What are you doing?
I'm singing, I'm rapping, and I'm dancing, and they clowning, they crumping, they flipping. We doing everything. Yeah, we doing everything.
Wow, that is really cool.
Yes, we came to bring on a show. We didn't come to play at all. What? We about to show them the what? What? We about to show them the what? Period.
Wow, that will be really fun to see. I'm really looking forward to the performance.
Thank you, thank you.
Are there any projects you're working on other than performing?
Yes, I just dropped a single called Let Me Fix My Crown. We're going to be dropping a remix with a West Coast legend. And then I got another project coming out called West Coast Royalty, and that's going to be dropping next month. I got a lot of dope features on there and a lot of dope visuals coming out. I'm collaborating up north with some females from the Bay and LA, so we're trying to bring a connection together with West Coast women on the West Coast.
Yowzers.
Yes.
And what's the reason about creating those albums, really?
So the reason behind it is just to let people know exactly where I come from. It's real. I'm really from LA, born and raised, and I really been through some stuff. But it's a beautiful struggle. So with me showing off my beautiful struggle, I'm letting the people know, look, this is where we come from, this is where we are, these are real stories, and this is what happened. And then also I'm building substance with my music. So some women who have been through something, I'm giving them that feel good, like soul food, to let them feel good,
So you're giving them inspiration, really.
There we go. All of the inspiration, the motivation, everything to get up, live, and do what you got to do.
Yeah. I hope that works out for you.
You know what? By the grace of God, it will. No hope. It will.
Yeah. And how would you get successful in your field?
I got successful by staying to myself and staying down for the come up.
That's some good tips. It was great interviewing all of you guys, and good luck with the performance.
Thank you. So y'all tell them where y'all from again? Hey, Yep. All right, thank you again. Y'all can find me everywhere. Liddy Michelle, Liddy. It's Liddy, not Liddy in this motherfucker. Liddy Michelle.
Hi everyone, this is your host Nicole Lee, and I am lying down on this massage table being massaged by Allie. She is great at massages. Oh yeah, that's a spot. So Allie, question. What brings you to this event? Just to promote yourself?
Yes, so I promote health and wellness, and I just want to spread, that health is important and you got to take care of it.
Why do you want to spread health and support?
Because it's my dream, being healthy is just, it helps you in life,
Oh. Is there anything that you experienced that made you want to promote health and wellness?
Yeah, so that's what I do. I just spread it, I go to events, pop-ups, and kind of get the word out there. Yeah.
Other than going to events to promote your business, how else do you promote your business?
Through social media and then word of mouth. I go to a lot of events, pass out cards.
So you just post your business in social media in a way? How do you create good content?
So I create content by kind of like this. I do TikToks and stuff like that. Yeah, and just do little videos.
And how do you maintain your followers in social media?
So I just keep adding people and just keep getting people to see it. Yeah.
Going back to wellness, I heard that in social media, there are people that can get addicted to social media. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you can get addicted, but you have to be more in the moment and just kind of, not go on social media a lot.
Then why is it that we get addicted to social media, really?
I think it's because people try to fill a void, or they just want to keep up with the world and compare themselves. Yeah.
So that's
escape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's also good for networking.
Yeah. There are lots of pros and cons of social media, I guess.
There is.
Mm-hmm. So what roles does your social media consist of?
Just to spread health and wellness and just kind of, get the word out there. Like today, we're going to give you a massage because you've been working so hard.
Thanks. Can you continue?
Of course.
Yay! Oh, yep.
Do you want a quick one, though, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, you're good at massaging. How long have you done that for? Whoa. Wowzers. Oh. Hey there, how's it going?
It's going great. Thank you so much for interviewing me today. How you doing? How you feeling about this event?
It is so lively. There's so many people, and I really love the massage. They gave me a free one.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Did you taste the shots over there? The healthy shots?
Yep, it is so good, especially the watermelon. There's the one called Caribbean.
Yes. Oh my God, I had it. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I've seen you in some of these events before. How did you get the energy?
Oh my goodness, you know what? The energy for me is simply moving in the spirit of gratitude. At the end of the day, easily last year, a couple years back, I would have never thought I'd be in the predicament that I'm in now. It's basically that story of falling down and getting back up. So, when I move in the energy of gratitude, I'm just happy to be here. So that's where the energy comes from. I literally am happy to be here. So that's really what it's all about,
I can tell that every time you're interviewing everyone, it gets really lively. Yeah.
I'm the loudest fucking thing. Excuse my language. I'm the loudest thing. But I just can't help it. I am happy to be here. And so I move in that energy. And I appreciate you for even noticing. I've been seeing you out here, too, for quite some time. You've been doing your thing.
Yeah. What makes you want to interview these guests?
You know what? Some of them, I've known them for years and years. I've been in the entertainment industry for 15 years. I used to be a rapper, so I know a lot of people, and I go back with a lot of people, but I just pick out the ones that I know, or even the ones that are interesting to me, also like the best performers. I pick out my favorite ones, and if their energy was on point, I go grab them.
Yowza. Yeah. You used to be a rapper?
Yes.
What made you really want to go into rapping? That's so cool.
I started off writing when I was younger in school and all the things. I actually still have out rap music. I actually have a new single out. It's a singing song. It's called Clouds. So you guys all make sure you check out my new single, Clouds. The link is in the bio of my Instagram at Jen Tapped In. That's JENNTAPPEDIN. And check me out every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on iHeartRadio, NAB Radio, Hip Hop Uncut on the Go-To Guys show for my segment, The Tea with Tapped In, with my boy DJ Waniac. I know that was long, but...